Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to talk a little bit about crappie fishing here, a little bit about live bait crappie fishing. I had a gentleman ask me one time, said, do you ever, crappie fish with live bait? And the answer is yes, I do. And there's probably been more crappie caught on a live minnow than any other bait that they make. So we'll get started here in just a minute. I'll show you kind of, my setup and what I like to do. Before we get started, I'd like to invite everybody to subscribe to the channel. And I really appreciate it, if you give us a thumbs up if you like the content. Okay, on to live bait crappie fishing. I crappie fish with two different type of rods and two different ways of crappie fishing with a live minnow. The first is I just use a regular, a regular crappie hook with some type of split shot, or in this case here I'm using just a little cylinder weight, pegged above my line. And I do it with two different rods. I do it with like an 8-foot crappie rod that I'm just pitching the bait out to. And if they're really, really shallow, I'll go to, like my 13 or 14 foot, long rod and just dip it straight into the timber or straight into the trees or whatever I'm fishing, like, whatever the crappie's in that way. But the other thing that I like to do is I'll crappie fish it with a little jig head. This is a little jig head me and a couple of buddies of mine pour, and we just hooked them in right on it, and just pitch it out to the crappie. I carry me a live bait crappie box, as you can see here. It does have hooks and weights and split rings and split shots in it. Bobbers, has some floats in it. But that's the two ways that I like to do it. I carry me a little live bait cooler. This one happens to be just one that I made. It's just got the aerator on it. It's a little old style cooler. We carry carry minnows in. You can see it's got my aerator. It runs through it and puts it in that way. But if you're looking to purchase, a couple of these or a live bait minnow, there's a couple of retailers here that has a couple of our good retailers here that carry these in stock. Carry your live bait coolers. S'mores Outdoor Services there in Flatwoods carry them, and so does the boat dock here at Burnsville Docks. So give them a shout out if you're looking for a live bait cooler. This one here I just happened to make. I made this years ago. But those are the two ways that I like to crappie fish with live bait. And like I said, there's probably more fish caught on a live minnow than there is any other bait that we have. So till next time, guys. Thank you all very much for watching.